Hey, konnichiwa, minasan, it's Gray from Wakizashi's Teahouse over in Japan, having the rainy season. How you doing? Are you good? You genki? Okay, I've got a review of Absolute Batman issue 9. New story starts here. Yes, it's the one with the controversial cover. I don't think it's a controversial cover. I think it's an awesome design. I love the art by Nick Dragotta on the cover and throughout the issue. But, you know, some people can't keep their mouths shut, can they? Hey, this is the Absolute Universe. It's not meant to be realistic or in continuity, is it? Anyway, this is written by Scott Snyder, art by Nick Dragotta, colours Frank Martin, great by the way as well, the art and the colours, brilliant. Letters by Clayton Cowles. Okay, let's talk about it. So as I say, issue 9, $4.99. We've got an all-new Ark M starting here. I'm going to be very brief because I want to get into the review. It basically follows up from last issue where we saw Bruce's friend Waylon Jones, Croc, in this universe, was kidnapped, was taken away somewhere. We find out what's going on with him. We continue the story of Ark M and what it's all about. We get some great character development with all the characters we've met pretty much so far. And as I say, some stunning moments of art in here. And yeah, Bane isn't in the whole issue, just to let you know. You'll see him in the beginning and you'll see him towards the end. So yeah, I do hope you enjoy it as much as I have. Spoilers, yeah, I love this issue. It's my favourite issue, yeah, of the series. So, without further ado, and I will give a score at the end after the review, let's have a look inside the book. We open in the neutral territory of Aligab Bialia. I think that's how you pronounce it. I could hardly believe it, says somebody. And there are two men having a conversation. Basically, they're about to make peace. They're going to stop the war between their countries. When, as they walk towards what appears to be a closet, but I think it's a door. Is it the exit? There seems to be blood coming in from under the door, and they're greeted by something huge. Something that looks very spider-like almost, with 3 green prongs protruding out from it. What's weird is it says, "Hello," in a small voice. Now, I've no idea what accent Bane has got in the Absolute Universe. Should I just do like a whispery voice? Hello.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally?
Then we turn the page, we get this great double page here. 2 pages by artist Nick Dragotta. I think it looks awesome. Love his art throughout, by the way. It's our first proper look at Bane. Well, kind of looking down from above, but you get the idea how huge his body is. And yes, he does have a bit of a pinhead head, but I think that makes it, that separates it, makes it very distinctive, makes you realise you're in the Absolute Universe. Now let's go a little bit closer. Here we go, look at the close-up here. He's very polite, this Bane. He's saying, "Forgive me for interrupting, gentlemen." "You," says one of the men. Then Bane creepily is saying how he was genuinely elated to hear about the peace talks until they broke down. One of you betrayed the other, killing him, plunging your countries back into war. And then he asks a question, which one of you was it again? One of the men is like, "You think you can threaten us?" The other man's like, "I'll do it." The old guy wusses out. And then look at this close-up. Bane just grabs the younger man, picks him up and crushes his skull. Then after a page turn, we're greeted with this, Abomination. Incredible double-page spread. Just look at the detail. Man, how long it must take Nick Dragotta and colorist Frank Martin got a shout out him as well. Great job throughout the issue. Looks fantastic. If you look very closely, you have to really, really squint here. You can see Bane's little head. It's meant to be an exaggeration, but look at the pure abomination of this. His body horror gone insane. Then the scene shifts to Batman. He was supposed to lay low. We're getting narration. It's Pennyworth. Basically, Batman has been going after anyone he might think is involved with his friend, Waylon Jones, Croc in this universe, but he's a good guy. Whoever was involved in the kidnapping, Batman is trying to take them all down. We're told here that Waylon Jones has been missing for 2 weeks. Pennyworth is thinking about telling Bruce to stop, but he knows better. No one is spared. There was even a story about one intrepid EMT ferrying the injured to the ER in a rickshaw. F you, Batman! And look closely at the EMT's badge at the bottom of the screen here. D. Grayson. The scene shifts again and we're in the apartment of Officer Gordon. The Gordon we know, it's his daughter. And there's a whispering voice calling her name. Officer Gordon, Officer Gordon. She follows the voice and finds what appears to be at first Batman, is it? Down on the ground! And then it's just his cowl. Or is it? He arranges a meet with young Officer Gordon and she goes to find him. Basically, Batman wants to know if she knows anything about Waylon Jones because, he's his friend. She also asks, why me? Because I've seen you in action, you're a good cop. Tell me who took him. And she replies, apparently, us. That means it's the police. So where? Where did they take him? Then we're with Batman back with his rogues friends and he's told them, Waylon Jones was taken to Ark M, Arkham. They don't know why. The file says that it was for breaking city lockdown, which makes no sense. What's interesting here is, can you see, in the background it's Pennyworth, and he gets noticed. Excuse me, who are you? Bruce, who the hell is this guy again? Easy, Oz, he's here to help. Pennyworth? And then Alfred, Pennyworth in this universe, he drops some knowledge. These Arks, as far as we know, there are 12 others around the world. They're black sites, but there are rumours of very bad things. Aren't there always, folks? Very bad things happening in them. Abominable things. Nice little reference to the spread opening credits page. Abomination there. Oz wants to know how the hell this is happening so fast. The groundwork for Ark M in Gotham was laid only a few months ago. Well, it says months ago. Whatever this is, it's been in the works for a long time, says Harvey. Then we get a bit of an info dump. In the 1800s, there was some kind of hospital on the island. When it burned down in the 30s, JK Industries bought the land. They've been working on the site ever since, digging, bringing in materials. Apparently there are many ventilation and piping areas underneath the area from the original hospital, which means, says Bruce, I think there might be a way in. But I need cyber, Eddie. I need something that can knock out the alarms. Can you do that? Eddie's like, wow, insulting. And there's a funny line here, like they're talking about what can we do with Waylon when he's out? How to keep him safe? Maybe take him to Metropolis, keep him out of reach. And Oz says, better yet, maybe we can all move to sunny Metropolis. Are you listening to yourselves? Do you hear how crazy this is? Wait for Bruce's reaction. It's great. And, screams Bruce, you wanted me to be honest with you. You wanted in on Batman. Well, this is Batman. Hey man, says Oz, I was just saying it's crazy. I wasn't saying we shouldn't do it. I gotta say it, I really am enjoying Scott Snyder's writing in this book so far. It's been really good character development. The way the story's moving, it's very quick, it's very fast, but you feel like you're getting a lot's going on. It's cool. Next, we're with Jim Gordon and Martha Wayne. They're listening to a report on the TV saying that the city is under curfew. Mayor Hill, Commissioner Bullock, and Gotham's police force are in partnership with private law enforcement agencies. What does that even mean? Asks Martha. Jim's saying it's over, but then not for her, just for him. I'm not running for mayor, Jim. I know, I'm just saying, it's your turn. Whatever you want to do, I'll follow. The question is, what's next for Martha Wayne? Okay, then we get a pretty cool 2-page flashback. It's Bruce and Selina in this universe, having a bit of smoochy time in a pile of money. How awesome is that? Someone's at the door and it's Croc, Waylon Jones. He's talking about a time when he got a title shot. He was a fighter against the champ, Bibbo Bibowski. Oh, Bibbo, wondered where you were. He's asking Bruce to train him. Are you on Team Croc, Bruce? Yeah, Team Croc. All right. Chomp, says Croc. Catches Bruce's punch and then he's like, wait, is that actual money? This whole comic is money so far. Remember that one? That reference? If you do, you're as old as me. The scene then shifts to Bruce as Batman. He's putting on scuba diving gear under the water. Believe it or not, in the Bat truck. Yeah, I know, awesome, right? And Pennyworth is just telling him basically, good luck. Bruce seems surprised. He's, thanks. And then I wanted to highlight the lovely colours here, these bottom 3 panels. Beautiful art by both Dragotta and the colorist Frank Martin. Again, some lovely art and colouring here, very muted but very atmospheric. See Bruce making his way towards under the ground of the Arkham. 30 minutes later, he's at the old shaft. Pennyworth is guiding him higher and higher. He's at the main pipeline. I'm nearing the entry point. But Pennyworth's not sure. That can't be right. You're too low. I can see lights, Pennyworth. Kid, I'm telling you, according to the blueprints, you're still about 100 meters beneath the prison. Then we get a shocked, "What the?" from Bruce. "What are you looking at? What is it?" "The real Ark M." Then check this out. I want to show the full page first, and then I'm going to zoom in a little bit, but look at this. This is a view we get, looking down from above Batman to whatever is the real Ark M below him. Here's a closer view, isn't it awesome? Look at the way he's drawing Batman's cape and just the shadows, the silhouettes. I think it's great art. All the way through the issue. I know I said it already, but it's brilliant. Here we get some more info dump about the Arkham projects around the world. Everything happening here in Gotham is connected to the bigger, terrible thing. We see Pennyworth looking closely at a photo here, and I'm not sure who's on it, but look. He's saying, well, he's narrating to himself, he's thinking, to think you can save them, the ones you care about, your brothers in arms, only to find out you can't. To see them become strangers, enemies. And then he's talking about the one behind the others, the one with no rules, the one that never ends. Ancient as stone and fresh as baby's blood. Yikes. "Pennyworth, are you there?" says Batman. Bruce enters the room and there's a strange sight. Something frozen in either glass, is it? Ice? Whatever. It appears to be a giant man-bat. Well, the skeleton of it, and that's all. "Pennyworth, are you there?" For the first time, Alfred hears fear in Batman's voice. He's thinking, "You're alone. Guess who with?" Again, our very polite pinhead Bane says, "Hello." Thud boots Batman in the chest. "Go on, it's okay," says Bane. He wants him to attack. Batman fires things, the coils, the whips, whatever they are, from his cloak. They stick into Bane's chest. "You can advance now." Batman does, with a really manga-style kinetic way of the exploding fist, screaming at Bane. As Batman launches into the attack on Bane, we get Bane complimenting his styles. Muay Thai, nice. Then he just seems to tap Batman's elbow, freezes his arm. "It's alright, focus, you have another arm." He's playing with him, he's teasing him. Boom, he gets taken out again. Bane tells him to look up at him, he's still got the use of his legs. Batman launches a roundhouse kick. "Savat, impressive." Whip. Freezes his legs, smacks Batman in the jaw. It's crazy, but, I guess with the size of him, he's OP. He's too overpowered, isn't he? How is Batman going to fight or beat him? Then on the next page, you get this really cool, creepy, silent panel page. I've split it up into two. Look at this. Look at Bane. Again, he's teasing Batman. Batman's complaining that Bane must be juiced up. "Juiced up, friend? I haven't even used it yet." And then he switches it on. And that's when the change begins. As Bane continues to body morph, we got the classic line here, Batman saying, "What are you?" That reminds me of the very first Batman movie, well, the 1989 one with Keaton, that classic line, "What are you?" I'll zoom in a moment, but here it is, the final page. Look at the size of Bane. Look at his thighs. Look at his fist. "Call me Bane. Welcome to your new home. Now, let's get you prepped for surgery." Look at the size of his fist holding Batman's head. He's dead. How could he possibly fight against this? Can't wait to find out in the next issue. Well, I hope you enjoyed this issue as much as I enjoyed making this review. I can't wait to get hold of a physical copy, which I'm going to do my best to do. I'm going to try and get the Brian Bolland variant cover that I showed you at the beginning. But yeah, for a score for this, I'm going for it. It's a 9. It's a 9 out of 10 for Absolute Batman issue 9. Okay, as always, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Do drop a comment, let me know what you think. Are you excited as I am about this issue? Are you enjoying the Absolute Batman series as a whole? I am. I'm really on board with this. It's my second favourite. No, I think it's my first. It's my favourite one. This has become my favourite after this issue. Closely followed by Absolute Wonder Woman, and surprisingly, I'm enjoying Absolute Flash. Yeah, they're my top 3. Okay, hope to see you in a future video. This has been Gray, Wakizashi's Teahouse, signing off with a raspy, kind of sexy voice. Matane.
He swaps his longsword for a Wakizashi, so